G'day Diggs, just a quick live here at the ACT Magistrates Court. Tobias has gone in, one of his cases has been adjourned. There was 2 courts booked for him, so I think he's just trying to sort out the other case. The reason why it was adjourned is one of the police officers is in hospital. Don't know why, but yeah, so they've adjourned the case because the police officer, while the witness prosecution wasn't available, still waiting for him to come out and talk about it. The other reason I'm going live here at the moment is to talk about the tunnel system that I identified here for the Magistrates Court. So there is the Magistrates Court, as you can see, is about 1, 2, 3, 4 stories, but it's on the books as a 7-story building. So there's a little bit underground. As you can see, that's the door in and out, and there's another door in and out just around the side there. So I'm going to keep walking. Good morning, Dash. I'm going to keep walking. So we were up there with Paul the other week, and I noticed a person of the courts in a suit with documents walking around the hallways, calling certain names to do with the courts. I didn't think much of him, but I'm a pretty recognisable bloke too, so he saw me and I saw him, and nothing more to be said. Oh, hang on, go across the bloody road. So what am I doing here? I'm showing you the tunnel system. So yeah, that person identified him, he identified me. There's another quick look at the Magistrates Court. So I've come 1 block over across the road. And now I'm going to move through this block here, Bart Place. A few little suspicious buildings. Number 1, this one here. I'm going to keep walking, but yeah, I thought I'd show you. And look at the symbolism there. This is just going to be a quick flick. Yeah, look at that. The pyramid. What's it called? A Darrow House. Darrow House. Adreno House. Anyway, zoom back out. I'll keep walking and talking. For some reason, Canberra, they love to have sick dogs and sickly looking horses. Undergrazing 2020 bronze. I mean, yeah, really? It's just sick stuff. Anyway, I'll keep walking. Darrow House. So yeah, we've come past the block for the Magistrates Court. We're now crossing another block here. I'll go over to cross this road into the next block, so a couple of blocks over. So yeah, after seeing that bloke up on the 2nd floor of the Magistrates Court, I said to the mob, I'm going to just go over and get a coffee and a meat pie. They said, yeah, no worries, Dan, enjoy yourself. I said, yeah, well, thank you. I will. So I wandered over here, the corner market, parking thing. So there you go. Look, I'm another block over again. Espresso bar. That's the sort of an entrance there, but come in here. I was standing at the meat counter here. Standing at this pie shop here, and I look left. And out of this door here came the same bloke from the 2nd floor of the Magistrates Court. These are the entrances. Fire door, keep closed, stairways to basement. He popped out that door. He saw me standing there at the pie shop. I looked at him. He saw me. He put his head down with his files in arm and scurried this way. Keypad entry. Stairway to basement. What's the other one? Stairs to upper levels. So it's all this. So you wouldn't even really recognise it. Here we go. Elevators. Stairway to basement. Elevator goes up. Elevator goes up. No elevators to basements. But from the Magistrates Court, the bloke popped out that door and scurried off that way. As far as I'm concerned, that's the tunnel system to the Magistrates Court. Just waiting for someone to pop out now just to prove me right. There you go. You heard it here first on the Freedom Front camera. I was just at the right place at the right time. I don't need a dog's eye today, but they're nice pies. So I'm going to head back over towards the courthouse again now. But that's all I got for you. I'll give you an update. But at this moment, Tobias has been adjourned due to the police officer being in hospital for whatever reason that might be. I don't know. And the other thing that Tobias noticed when he got in here this morning was the B. Bevan name up on the board list. So Brad's in court today too, and he didn't even know. That's not cricket judiciary, just to put names up. And well, even me, though, I was going to a court on a day that I wasn't even on. They're not playing by the rules. They're trying to get us for anything. So they put us in on days we're not there, and the days where they're there, they don't do it. Total loss of faith in the judiciary. But anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you, Diggs. Thank you very much for listening in. While I'm here, I suppose I'll quickly see some of the feeds. Yeah, and the elevators don't go down, mate. It says stairway to basement, the elevators don't go down. He popped right out there, 2 blocks over, mate. So they've got their little secret tunnel entrance. And according to the specs, the ACT Magistrates Court is a 7-storey building. So that means it's a couple of stories underground. Anyway, I'm going to head back. Thank you very much for your time, Diggs. And I'll give you another bit of an update later. I love what you're saying, Pinstar. Something's going on. Ooh. Malcolm Roberts, if there's nothing to see with the 28 names, disclose all information to the people. We the people, we demand it. Otherwise, you're going to go down as one of them. But Diggs, thank you very much. You're a vital asset in this fight. And yeah, there's my view on some tunnel systems here in Canberra at the ACT Magistrates Court. Little sneaky peeky entrances in and out so they can hide. But that's it, guys. I'm going to call them out. Please like, share, subscribe. Batman, g'day, how are you, mate? And yeah, that's about all I got for you. Just a quick look at the Magistrates Court again now that we're over there. I'm going to go across the road. Yeah. And there's our mob. Oh, Brad's out now too, and Tobias. Oh, I might as well just hang on and we'll go have a quick chat to him, eh? But I just wanted to share that with you. I don't have the tripod or any gimbals, so we're shaking like that crazy here. Oh, I'll see if he wants to talk. G'day.
Hello, brother.
Good, mate. I'm just on live at the moment.
I was just telling you what, I just went into court today.
Yeah,
for
please.
Illegal camping and trespass. And they dismissed it. They didn't have enough evidence. So
There's Jamie. Pinster said that they're adjourning cases all across the country and the world at the moment.
Really?
So there you go.
And they just dropped all that. They had it
What's
all
happening
there.
to Mr. Matey?
They had it all there, and they've just dropped the charges, so they didn't have to go back.
Just give me that. And well, I just asked if we could adjourn till after lunch so I can make a few phone calls and add a few more figures to the invoice that we're going to see if Your Honour could kindly make a direction right now to do politely for the people that are actually in severe hardship, like myself, these guys as well.
Well, it is, mate. They've adjourned the case and left him on the road for another 2 months. Same as you.
That have been here. Like, there's how many people that are on that list of illegal camping that aren't here today, but they've got, or vice versa, and it just gets thrown out.
Yeah.
While they're on hardship, illegal camping, these guys take the cars. We're the guys that elected.
Yeah.
Apparently, yeah. They get in the house and do it. We get in the front lawn. You know why? Because we're resourceful. We're the ones that think that they're going to do a good job. We'll get him in. Privatise Medicare. Look at him go.
You look after yourself, mate, eh? Oh, no, mate. No one else is, obviously, so, yeah.
Yeah, no one else is.
Yeah.
Yeah, me, myself, and I are doing a pretty slobber job of doing that, man. What the fuck's going on, cunt? Oh, it's probably because of these guys.
Yeah, that's it, mate. We'll shake the tree again anyway. I'll just quickly get an update from Tobias. G'day, mate.
So before the court, when I entered the court, actually just the building on the board. I was listed in courtroom 1 at 9:30 and in courtroom 2 at 9:30.
Oh, like there's two of you, eh?
I have
You got his phone? Got to give him his phone?
legal rights of fair trial.
Mm-hmm.
This is already confusing. You have half an hour time to get information in which courtroom you go. You go into the courtroom, or before you even go, you get approached from the prosecutor and saying there is updated statements.
Mm-hmm.
They tried to have email conference, and she informed me that her main witness is in hospital in can't attend, so she's applying for an adjournment, which is fair enough. The witness I would like to ask some questions too, so I agreed with this one. And then when it comes to the matter of illegal camping on unleased national land, the prosecutor wasn't even aware that this matter is standing against me, so I had no information. So this matter got adjourned as well, and I mentioned that in this case I'm not able to plead anyway because it has no legal definition of, I can't find any legal definition of camping. And she then said, if there's no legal definition, then it's what is in the dictionary. And
We've looked at the dictionary, haven't we?
I said, Your Honor, I found information in the dictionary, but I don't want to state here. So, yes.
So where does this leave you now? On the road or on the streets again?
Still on the street without car. There's no report or no statement of fact yet from their confiscating my car, which reason I'm on text message conversation with the officer. He obviously received my text message on a few days, which is my given address, Capitol Hill, from as in the statement. And also I gave my email address. Through a text message, he stated that he received it and he wanted to give me verbal information, which I kindly declined and said through previous interaction with the police, I would like to have a written conversation. And then he agreed to send me the information via email, which he could done in the first incident.
Yeah.
Since you have a right of fair trial, but the system is so mixed up that you don't really have a fair trial anymore.
Well, you're answering my questions. Do you feel like this system or these people involved have your interests at heart?
Maybe some individuals, but they don't have the means to pursue the interest.
Yeah.
It's the whole legal system needs a reform.
Yeah. So then my last question to you is: do you have faith in the judiciary system?
I used to.
You'd like to. We're after law and justice. Yeah.
I look to seeing forward to seeing a reform. A previous conversation with police officers, they indicated they also applied to some officials from the government to combine some legislation and make it much easier. So there's legislation, certain acts, they're referring to different acts and different acts. There's no chance for them to making lawful decisions.
Yeah, I think you referred to it as like a cassette player, a tape that pulled all the tape out, and it's just all a big jumble. But it doesn't matter; it's got a start and an end. But you've just got that massive jumble in between.
There's no direction. It's confusing, and even so, they get from certain legislation rights to act, but this right also refers to that any other law is still compliant with them. So even they have to make a consent decision if they make a decision. Which other laws could be possibly interfere with their decision?
Yeah.
And then, as a person, you are ignorance of the law is not an excuse.
Yeah.
So we as citizens, we have to abide by every law around in Australia. We haven't studied. And if you study as a lawyer, you specify in different certain aspects to study this law.
Yeah.
And it takes them for years. But the officers who implement laws, they're just stating one little act without even researching what other laws could impact this act.
It's a prosecuting system. They're not even going to try to help you navigate through it to get out the other side. They're there to prosecute. Yeah. Well, thank you for your time, mate.
No worries.
Yeah, all the very best, mate. We'll look. Yeah.
We'll see you in a few weeks' time, and
We'll do.
Yes,
We'll get it done. So there you go, Diggs. You heard it from Tobias. You've heard it from Mr. Bevan. G'day, everyone else. And we've had an update on the tunnel systems here in Canberra to and from the judiciary so they can leave and arrive in secret and do their own thing. I'd love to know what's down there. Look, I'd like to know what's down there. It's all up under there. Anyway. Welcome to the Freedom Front Canberra. You saw it here first, and all the best to you, digital diggers upon the web and You all have a great day. We'll see you then, eh?